show you the tower that should let us all go.
No promises. Put the child in the cradle and let's go. We've wasted enough time as it is.
When I was a kid,
of all the low-down, sneaking, underhanded tricks. Buchanan, I knew you hurt that poor woman's feelings, but I didn't know how low you had sunk.
I told you it was a misunderstanding.
Oh, my Aunt Hattie. You sat there talking so sweet to her. Oh, Miss Jenny, please tell me all about yourself. And then she starts to let her guard down, and you admit you're a married man?
Miss Blaze, it wasn't his fault. I'm the one that let it slip.
Oh, fine. Now let a young boy take the blame for you, and you call yourself a man.
Are you about finished? I already admitted that I made a mistake, but I wasn't trying to lead the lady on.
Don't tell me, tell her. She's in her hotel room crying her eyes out, and I don't blame her a bit.
I was just trying to be a friend to her. I just wanted her to know that it wasn't too late for her to find love.
And what'd you expect her to think? That you're saying that out of friendship? She happens to be a sensitive, love-starved pilgrim on her way to St. Louis, and you made her feel wanted and liked and even desired. And then, whoop, you just yanked the rug out from under her.
Miss Blaze, it wasn't his fault. He's only trying to find his way back into the future.
Buddy, don't defend them.
Buddy.
You what?
Buddy, let me handle this. All the boys trying to say that I was just wanting Jenny to find happiness, and I want to find my way back home. The two happen to be related.
God, I've heard some lines in my time. You know, you just really take the cake. From where I stand, Clint, you are a two-timing weasel, and skinning is too good for you. Now, you just get out of my saloon.
You tossing me out?
Oh, you just call it what you want. I'm closing early on account of the medicine show's coming to town. Now go.
You're not giving me a chance.
I'm giving you the same chance you gave Jenny Fletcher. I thought Buck had a lot to learn about women. He's a prince compared to you.
Miss Blaze, I can see you're not going to listen. Well, maybe Miss Jenny will.
Buddy, come back here. Buddy!
You know I love you. Isn't this your ring on my finger? Didn't I promise to stand by you forever?
You made a vow to be a rancher's wife, to be my wife, Gabrielle.
I made a vow to love you, not serve you. I made a vow to work through our problems, not ignore them. But I made a vow to myself long before I ever met you to be true to myself.
Well, what about me? What about Al? What about our marriage?
Marriage? You don't want a marriage. You want a damn dictatorship.
If you believe that that's the way I feel, then we have nothing further to talk about. Enjoy your business, Gabrielle. I hope you're very happy.
Steve, don't go.
Let's go. Inside. Come on, inside. Come on. Let's go. Look, Hugo, the statue's right where we left it.
Great, then take it and leave and just let me get back to my baby.
You think you can fool us this easily?
Nobody's trying to fool you. Look, you got the baby. What more do you want?
Okay, he's right, Hugo. Let us go. No, first we lock these two in the tower, then throw away the key.
Well, what about my baby?
There's only one bambino we care about. Hold tight to him, Lazaro. He's worth a fortune.
Put down the bambino.
Shoot him, Hugo! With pleasure.
No, Piccolino, please.
Move!
Please let them go.
But Tina, they have the statue.
It doesn't matter. Please let them go before they kill all of us.
Give your hair a fresh...
You filthy thieves. I knew you could not be trusted. And now, see you hold a gun on Tina.
Piccolino, it doesn't matter. Really, I mean, with these men's help, I found my baby.
You did? But how do thieves help you?
Never mind how they help. Look, the baby's in a basement with the Mother Superior. You let these two creeps go, and we can go back there, make sure she's all right, and Tina can have her baby.
Why are we debating the point? Move or die!
Piccolino, please. Let them go for my sake and for my baby.
Tina, I'm happy for you. My princess find her milagro. That make me very glad. But I have my orders. Guard the bambino with my life.
Stupido, a statue is worth your life?
Piccolino, they mean it. They'll kill you.
Listen to her. Step aside and let us pass.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
I thought maybe Al might be in here playing with Sammy.
No, he's taking a nap. Yeah, they're sleeping off the romp outside.
Terrific life, huh? You go outside, you play in the sand, you have a little something to eat, and you settle in for a nice long nap. Wouldn't mind trading places with him.
You okay?
Yeah, I think so. I guess I'll go up and see if he's up. Who knows? Maybe his mother will tear herself away and come and take care of him. Is Bo around?
No, he's at Ace's.
I think I'll give him a call. Maybe he'll make me an offer. One failing ranch in Arizona for sale. Name your price.
You're not thinking of selling your ranch.
Why not? Maybe Bo can turn it into something profitable. My wife thinks that I can't.
Steve, I know that this has been difficult on you and on Gabrielle, but don't make any snap decisions. I know how much that ranch means to you.
It's just a piece of land, Sarah. If I don't have my wife standing there behind me, supporting me, it's not worth all the hard work and the sacrifice. Without Gabrielle...
Would you talk to her, please? I know she loves you.
Yeah, maybe she does. But her love for me is nothing compared with the passion for her career. Maybe that's okay for some men, Sarah, but not for me.
Last round, fellas. Come on.
Blaze, I need to talk to you before you close it.
You heard me. I said last call.
Blaze, please. Give me a chance. Don't let one misunderstanding color your thinking about me.
And what would you think of a man who broke an innocent woman's heart?
I'm the same man who stopped your husband from getting killed, aren't I? The same fellow who brought peace to this town, aren't I? Or are you forgetting all that?
No, I haven't forgotten it. But it doesn't excuse you from what you did to Jenny.
That was an honest mistake. It was a misunderstanding. I was just trying to get her to relax, to be comfortable with the man. I wasn't trying to come on to her. I wasn't trying to lead her on. I was just trying to get her to be receptive for when the right fella comes along.
The right fella?
Yes.
And who might that be?
Well, you never know. I mean, no, it could be someone that she'd met before, someone that she might meet again, but it could be like the first time.
Yeah, well, you're talking in circles again.
Look, just give me the benefit of a doubt, will you? Just give me the benefit of a doubt. If I'm ever going to help Jenny find happiness, if I'm ever going to find my way home, I need your help.
Yeah, well, you don't deserve it. All this talk about finding your way back home and helping Miss Jenny. You sound like some kind of a loco prospector, you know, raving on about the mother lode he's searching for.
What I am searching for is a hell of a lot more important than gold or silver. Now, will you help me? With your help, I can find it.
Well, you did save Buck's life. And you made a world of difference in this town.
Well, does that mean we're friends again? Huh?
Oh.
Thanks, Blaze. You won't regret.
Now, fair warning. If you trifle with Miss Jenny's affections again, I swear I will have Buck boot you right out of town.
Well, but I have to talk to her again. I have to try and talk to her again.
Don't you have an ounce of feelings?
Yes, I have a lot of feelings. I have a lot of feelings for my wife, for my kids, for family I don't even have yet. Oh, look, maybe the only thing to do is to tell you the truth, and you're going to find it a little hard to understand, but...
Clint, I went to Miss Jenny's. You know, the hotel she's staying at, and I talked to her.
You did talk to her?
Yeah. through the door, she wouldn't come out for nothing. I mean, nothing. She doesn't want to talk to you for again, ever. I'm sorry, Clint. I tried. Those were her exact words.
Jan, she doesn't want to come out at all, huh? She can't stay holed up in there for days. She's got to come out. The stagecoach isn't going to come by for days.
She said that I'd rather stare at these four walls than ever look at Clint Buchanan's face again. Like I said, I tried.
I know you did. I know you did. Well, I guess that settles that. I won't be bothering Miss Jenny again. Won't be seeing her. And I guess I won't be going home either.
Means that much to you, doesn't it? Oh, maybe I was a little tough on you. A little. Maybe I can go talk to Jenny. Maybe she'll listen to me.
No. Thanks, Blaze. I appreciate it. You heard what Buddy said. She doesn't want to see me again.
Come on, Clint, don't hang your head. My pa always says that on every cloud there's a silver lining.
Your pa's a wise man, Buddy, but this time I think I found a cloud that's even darker on the inside.
Well, now is not the time to go feeling sorry for yourself, especially now.
Why now, Buddy?
Well, because I saw the wagon. It's headed over the hill and headed right towards Main Street.
What wagon?
The medicine show. The one with all the drums and the cymbals. The original Julius Caesar Jones medicine show. It's coming here today.
Hey, Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
The butler was kind enough to let me wait. Cord, I do want you to know how deeply sorry I was to hear of your father's death. Your family and I have had our differences of late.
Come on, let's try to put those behind us right now. I'm so pleased that you came by. Thank you so much. Listen, you want me to have Heron get you a cup of tea or something?
No, dear, thank you.
Please, sit down.
Thank you. Actually, I stopped by to offer my condolences and my help. If you and Kate had... Yes, well, we might have been family had things worked out differently. But I want you to know that you can count on me, Cord.
Thank you. Again. It's just that I don't know what anyone could do for us right now in a situation like this.
Well, now, I'm not so sure. I told Asa not to rush back to work. Having lost my own son, I know that grief has to run its course.
Well, I'm sure that Asa appreciated your sympathy.
We know better than that. When I suggested that I might take over the helm of Sandus Chemical, just until he's ready to go back to work, of course, I thought he might toss me out of the room.
Oh, boy, that's old Asa for you. I mean, he is so proud all the time.
Yeah. But I am on the board of directors. And it would be so easy for me just to step back in and handle that one division of Buchanan Enterprises while he gets over the shock of his loss.
Well, Elizabeth, I know where you're coming from. But knowing Asa, I don't think he's going to see you as a family friend just stepping in to the rescue. Especially not after all the war you two waged when he first took over the company.
Yes, well, I thought you might intercede on my behalf. Let Asa know that the only reason I'm volunteering is my empathy for his situation. That, and the alarming news I've heard about the company.
Whoa, I'm sorry, what news have you heard?
Oh, my dear, I sit on the board. I read the records. There's more red ink than black of late.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry, I really wouldn't know about that either way, Elizabeth.
Why should you? It's not your family's legacy. It was my husband who took a small pharmaceutical supply house and turned it into Sandus Chemical. How can I just sit by and watch it go to ruin?
Oh, I don't think Asa has any intention of that happen.
Your grandfather is no longer the dynamo he was when he took over the company. And unless you talk some sense into him, there may not be a company.
Coming. Hi, Sarah. Hi. Come on in.
Thanks.
How did you know I was here?
Steve stopped by Landfair earlier, and we got to talking.
I see, and you've heard what a terrible, horrible mother and wife I am, so you've come to lecture me, right? I'm sorry. You were one of my good friends in Arizona. You don't deserve that.
Gabrielle, the last thing I want to do is get caught in the middle between you and Steve. I can't help feeling for both of you.
So you're not here to tell me that I shouldn't go into business?
Actually, I wanted to buy a dress. I've been invited to a formal dinner, and I don't have a thing to wear.
You want one of mine?
Yeah. I need something worthy of this occasion.
This sounds very special. Who invited you?
Cord.
Oh, I see.
Well, I mean, I'm just doing it as a favor. He's been nominated for an award, and he had an extra ticket, so he
You don't have to explain anything, Sarah. Anyone can see that the two of you have a very special chemistry.
Well, I told you, it's just a friendly dinner date.
Maybe so, but you are the first girl that he's invited out since he split up with Kate, aren't you? So why don't you take a look at these sketches? Maybe you'll see something you like.
Thanks. Oh, Gabrielle, they're all so beautiful. Colors and the lines and the plunging necklines. Oh, they're gorgeous. Oh, I like this one. Might be a little too provocative, but on the other hand, Gabrielle, Gabrielle?
Oh, Sarah, I'm sorry. You're looking for a dress. I'm not being much help, am I?
Look, I know that I said I wasn't going to lecture you, and I'm not. But I didn't say that I wouldn't listen if you want to talk.
What is there to talk about? I know I can make this business work for all three of us. But all Steve can think about is the ranch.
That ranch comes second to Steve. What he really cares about is keeping your family together.
No, the truth is, what he wants is a wife who will follow orders. I have to follow my heart.
Even if it splits you two apart?
I don't know. Sarah, what if he's right? What if Steve and I want two very different things? And if that's so, I don't know how we're going to keep this marriage together.
Piccolino, please, I'm begging you. If you care about me and my baby, please let them go.
That's it. Move or die.
Oh, I know you don't kill us anywhere.
You don't. But if you do not move, it's guaranteed. Starting with your princess.
No!
Oh, Piccolino!
Let's go. Where you going, guy? You! Leave the baby alone like a good little boy.
Max, look out!
Oh, come on. It's still festival prop.
Max, no, it's not.
You noticed, too?
We'll never get away. As long as this one is left to come after us.
Here they come! Two black horses with red plumes. They are hitched to the
Boys, come on, got to get ready for the medicine show. Come on. Yeah, you can come back later tonight when the show starts. Come on. Come back tonight when the show starts.
Some show, I just can't wait to see it.
You mean, Clint? Hear that drum, that cymbal? This is gonna be the greatest thing that ever hit this town.
Biggest fraud, you mean?
Fraud, you say? Well, I hear they cured a man in Silver City.
Yeah, heard they took a 96-pound weakling and gave him muscles out to here.
Really? And you believe all that stuff?
Oh, why not? We've been waiting weeks for the medicine show. And we hear they work miracles.
Yeah, miracles. Some miracles. Little snake oil, a lot of hocus pocus, and pretty soon you had a week's pay.
Is that true, Blaze?
Heck, no, it's not true. Mr. Buchanan here is a spoil sport with a lot of strange ideas
not
about a lot of strange
strange,
things. Now, you guys go on, and we'll see you later tonight when the show starts.
Hold on, tell her, Clint. You want to see the show too, right?
Well, I hate to bust your balloon, buddy, but... Well, maybe this is one medicine show that's on the level. I'll reserve judgment until I see it.
And see it you shall.
Oh, Lordy, would you look at him?
Oh, welcome to Buchanan City, Mr.
Jones. Julius Caesar Jones, to be precise.
Well, Mr. Jones, it's just an honor to have you in our fair city. I'm Blaze Buchanan, and this here is my saloon you'll be appearing in.
A handsome venue, no doubt about it. And yet it pales before the beauty of its proprietress.
You see that, Clint? He's one of them hand kissers you read about in Ivanhoe.
Mm-hmm. And you also see pictures like that on the post office walls.
A skeptic in our midst, I see. And who might you be, sir?
I'd be Clint Buchanan. And yes, I am a skeptic when it comes to snake oil people.
Snake oil? Never heard of it. I deal in healing extracts and entertainment for the soul and mind.
Is it true you work miracles, Mr. Jones?
Miracles are the Lord's department, son. I merely bring enlightenment into a world veiled in self-imposed darkness.
Well, it's nice to see that you're humble on top of everything else.
Well, if he can do it, it ain't bragging, or so the wise men tell us. Besides, I'm nothing without my lovely assistant, Desdemona.
Oh, you called, Mr. Jones?
Let me introduce our sponsor, the lovely Blaze Buchanan and friends. And may I present the finest dancer of exotic, transcendental terpsichore, the incomparable Desdemona.
Hi, y'all. Oh, Buddy. Buddy, what, are you trying to catch flies, or haven't you ever seen a girl before?
Yes, I have, but not like her.
Oh,
She's beautiful.
aren't you sweet, honey?
You have got all the bases covered, haven't you, Mr. Johns? She keeps the customers smiling, and you empty their wallet.
Now, I hate to disappoint you, sir, but we never sell our magic elixir. It's a public service. Of course, if folks wish to make a donation to the cause of research, we happily oblige.
I'll just bet you do.
Oh, now, Mr. Jones, don't listen to him. What can I do to help you get the show started?
Well, you may let me speak with my confidant. Keep your eyes on the cowboy.
With pleasure.
He's ready to make trouble. He's too smart for his own good. We've got important business here. By the time we're finished with these hicks, we'll own the best part of their town. Very well, madam. Let's get started. Today, we present the greatest spectacle witnessed by modern man.
Look, you have your statue. Just go, take it, and leave us alone.
Your friend will only stop us again. You cannot make that happen.
What kind of guys are you? You molest a nun, you threaten a baby, gonna kill an unarmed man?
You bring this on yourself. We tried to get away, but you stop us. Now we have no choice.
I can't believe it.
Well, look, you just stay on top of it and get back to me, all right?
Hey, Bo, how you doing? Listen, I tried to call you from Lanphier, but all the lines were busy.
Yeah, well, I've been on the phone to the comptroller down at Buchanan Enterprises. I've been going through some of Ace's files here. Court, I don't like what I'm seeing.
Well, why don't you just bounce it off at Asa?
Because he's holed up in his room up there, I would. He refuses to see anybody or talk to anybody, even me.
You know, I know that he was going to take Clint's death hard, but I never realized he was going to lock himself up and not talk to anybody.
I know. He's always used this family as like a source of strength, but it's like he's just flat given up.
Well, let me tell you something, Bo. I just lost my father after finding him. I'm not about to lose Asa, too.
Now, I don't know how people can be taken in by all this flim-flam.
Oh, Buck, they're just having a bit of fun.
Believe me, Blaze Jones is nothing but a slick-haired snake, cheating these people out of their hard-earned money.
Buck, they're not getting cheated. They see a show, have a drink, and go home happy now. Besides, it's good for business, so hush up.
What's wrong, Monroe? Aren't you looking forward to Mr. Jones's show? Ought to be good for a laugh or two.
Oh, don't pay any attention to him. We had to practically drag him here.
I have already got enough on my mind, what with trying to be the mayor and tend to the farm. I just ain't got time for all this falderall.
Listen to you, Papa. I think that the town and the farm can do without you for one day.
May's right, Monroe. Come on, Mayor, let me buy you a drink.
All right, come on.
You're thinking about Miss Jenny, aren't you?
Yeah, I was just wishing she'd join us for some of the fun. She could use some right about now.
Oh, Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones.
judging by the size of this crowd, I say you're going to be quite a success. You even got the mayor out to see you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And who might that be?
Oh, it's Monroe McGillis. He's right over there.
Oh, Blaze.
Excuse me, I'm needed. Now, good luck, y'all.
You got a clear look at the mayor?
Sure did.
Good. Because he's our man.
Max, be careful.
Arrivederci, Frau Maximilian.
All right, you two, you put down those swords and you turn around real slow. What's so funny?
Crossbow is useless without the arrow, unless you intend to throw it at us.
Oh. Well, you know, that's kind of a good idea.
The part of Renee Devine is now being played by Patricia Elliott.
That's an example of what I'm talking about right there, Sanders Chemical. Look at the balance sheet. That's not a cash flow. That's a swamp of payables with nothing coming in to back it up.
Look, I don't know what's going on with these debts and credits. All I know about Sanders Chemicals is that it's been a thorn in Ace's side ever since he picked up the company.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. Sanders Chemicals is going to sink the rest of Buchanan Enterprises quicker than that iceberg sunk the Titanic.
Why don't we just let Elizabeth Sanders help us out the way she asked?
How did you know about her?
She came over to Land Fair today when I was there. She said that she'd be willing to step in until Ace is back on his feet.
Well, that woman certainly gets around, doesn't she? She was here yesterday singing that same song to Asa. I stood there listening to this whole meeting thinking, I wonder when all the other vultures in this town are going to come swooping down.
Considering the circumstances, maybe we ought to let her take over, or at least talk Asa into listening to her.
Oh, Clint, I'm so sorry. I just heard about Clint. How you holding up, honey?
Oh, well, I'm hanging in there. Thanks.
And Asa, how's he taking it?
Not very well, I'm afraid.
Oh, that man. Why didn't he let me know? He knew I was home taking care of tax problems. Oh, didn't he realize I would have dropped everything to be by his side at the funeral? Why can't he get it through his thick skull that I care about him? Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't usually carry on like this in front of strangers.
I'm the one who's sorry. Renee Devine, I would like you to meet Bo Buchanan. This is Clint's brother.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise. Ace has told me so much about you. I'm so glad you could make it home. You must be such a comfort to your father at a time like this.
Well, thank you.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think anyone's much of a comfort to Asa right now.
Don't worry. I'll take care of that. Where is he?
He's holed up in his room.
I'll have him on his feet before you can say, nice to see you up and about, Asa.
She certainly knows her way around here, doesn't she?
Yep.
Who the heck is this Renee Devine, and what is she to Asa?
Well, she's the woman that he's been seeing lately. I guess you might even call her his lady friend.
His lady friend?
Yeah.
Ah.
Friesel, your friend's gonna get the closest shave he's had in his life. Well, I suggest that you put your sword down, because the good sister is going to meet the angel sooner than she thought.
No one will hurt my little princess.
Don't have your collection, big fella.
Hang on to him.
Oh, Max. Oh, honey, I was so scared I was going to lose you.
You know I always land on my feet.
Oh, grazie, cielo. We are not too late.
Everything's under control, Mother.
How can I ever thank you for catching these thieves and saving the bambino?
Well, we couldn't have done it without the help of Piccolino there.
Oh, Piccolino, please you forgive me if I was harsh with you earlier. You served San Germano well.
Grazie, madre.
Well, how did you get out of the basement?
Sua Lucia, she heard me when I cried for help, and I already notified the police, and they will be here momentarily.
But you just left my baby alone in the basement?
Oh, calma, Suor Cristina. Sister Galeta is looking after him.
Max, did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
My baby is waiting there for us to take him home. Come on.
One moment. I cannot permit you to take Milagro away from San Germano.
Okay, now attention, everybody. Come on. Quiet down, quiet down. Oh, cowboy. You're going to have to park your horse out front like everybody else. Sorry about that. All right, now that I've got your attention, hush up now. Shh. Now, without further ado, I would like to introduce to you Mr. Julius Caesar Jones.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I came here this afternoon not to bask in the glory of your warm welcome. No, my friends, but to help you. Help you with the troubles of mind, body, and spirit. To bring peace, serenity, hope, and a feeling that all is well in the world. To bring a spring to your step. To bring a twinkle to your eye. Now, how might this be done, you may ask?
All right, how might it be done?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question, my friend, because I have right here, in my hand, here and now, the answer to that question. Julius Caesar Jones Transcendental Talismanic Tonic. A potent, powerful elixir guaranteed to cure what ails you. Yes, my friends, with this little bottle, you can say goodbye to bunions, bursitis, blisters, boils,
How about traveling medicine man?
Yes, my friend, I can appreciate your skepticism. I can appreciate that skepticism because I, too, was a doubtful person before I observed the wonders of this elixir, the wonders of Julius Caesar Jones Transcendental Talismanic Tonic. And may I present to you, for your amazement, the live, the lovely Desdemona.
Bring her out.
We need music.
You believe this fool?
Oh, I think he's cute.
Yes, ladies. Yes. Yes, with only one bottle of Julius Caesar Jones Transcendental Talismanic Tonic, this depressed, dejected, thoroughly despondent ugly duckling was turned into the scintillating young lady you see before you now.
Amen.
Thank you, my dear. And now, for the gentlemen in the audience, behold the mighty Duncan. Yes. This gentleman was once a pack of puny bones, was transformed into the powerful, pugilistic pachyderm he is now by only one bottle of Julius Caesar Jones Transcendental Talismanic Tonic. Duncan. All of this strength and beauty can be yours, not for $1, not for 25 cents, but for only 5 cents. Yes, yes, you heard it, ladies and gentlemen, only 5 5 cents.
Give me a buck.
To benefit from Julius Caesar Jones Transcendental Talismanic Tonic. Who will be the first? How about you, cowboy? Since you already have 1 foot on the stage.
Better that than to drink that stuff and have 1 foot in the grave.
Ladies and gentlemen, we seem to have a gentleman determined to dispute my discourse. I suggest we allow him to be the first to benefit from Julius Caesar Jones Transcendental Tonic.
Yeah, how about it, Buck? Come on.
Well, Mother, you have to give me my baby.
I'm sorry, but when I went to Rome, Madre Generale made it very clear that I am to keep the child here until the mother is found.
But I am his mother. Can't you see that?
I can see your love, I can see your concern, but I have yet to see a proof.
Well, what kind of proof?
Well, a birth certificate would help.
Mother, he was born in the jungle in Argentina, and then the Indians took him away from me. That's how come I didn't know he was alive. Max.
Mother, if you will check with Captain Vitale, I'm sure he can provide you with the affidavits and the testimonies from the states. That'll back up everything we've said so far.
Well, we shall see when he gets here. When I notified the police, they assured me that the Capitano Vitale would give his personal attention to this affair. I suggest we go down to my office and we wait there for the captain.
Mother, could I make some long-distance calls while we're waiting, you know, to Landview and to Arizona?
Tina, before you make any calls, I need to talk to you.
Oh, can't it wait?
No.
We will wait down in the office. Swarucci, andiamo.
Yes, Mother.
Piccolino, anche tu. Vieni.
Sì, madre, vengo.
Max, what is it?
Well, there's something I've needed to tell you ever since I hooked up with you. I just never got the chance.
Oh, no, this is something terrible, isn't it? Is it about Clint?
They found him in the desert. He's dead.
No, I got all the tonic I need right here. That, my friend, is the devil's brew. I'm offering you the nectar of the gods.
No. Thanks just the same.
Oh, no need to be nervous. My assistants will be happy to show you the way. And you'll be a new man.
Well, I kind of like the old man.
Do I detect the timbre of timidity in your voice?
You calling me chicken?
Yes.
Let me have it.
Dollars. I've dipped sheep in stuff that tasted better than that.
Proof positive, the stronger the medicine, the stronger the cure.
No, well, I'm not through with Mr. Jones.
Another satisfied customer. And if you continue to doubt my friends, cast your eyes on these pathetic pictures of my assistants before they partook in Julius Caesar Jones' Transcendental Talismanic Tonic. If you should get up in the morning only to find these images staring back at you from the mirror, then I suggest that you dig deep into your pockets and pull out the 1 nickel so that you too can benefit from Julius Caesar Jones' Talismanic Transcendental Tonic. That damn fool almost ruined everything.
Doesn't look like he hurt business, man.
That's not what I'm talking about. I was afraid he was going to discourage the mayor from giving this a try. Especially since I went to all the trouble of giving him an extra kick.
I sure hope you didn't make it too strong, Julie.
We'll soon find out. Give this to the mayor and make sure he drinks it.
Excuse me, your mayorship? On behalf of our medicine show, in gratitude for your generosity for allowing us to appear in your lovely town, Mr. Jones would be honored if you would accept this bottle of his Transcendental Talismanic Tonic. Oh, yes, free of charge.
Well,
Thank you very much.
Monroe, you ain't gonna drink that stuff, are you?
You heard what Clint said about it now.
Well, as mayor, I figure it's my duty to the folks in town to at least test it out.
Oh, Papa.
Oh, ouch.
Renee?
Yes, darling, it's me. So sorry I woke you up. You look so peaceful.
I will never find peace again till I join my son.
Tell me what you feel.
What is this all about?
Tell me what you feel.
My heart.
No, honey. It's Clint. The son that you gave life to is still alive, right here in your heart. Now, Clint may not be on the earth anymore, but he'll come whenever you need him. You'll be able to see him in your dreams. You hold him in your thoughts, hear him in the beating of your heart. You know, that's the peace that you so desperately seek. Son living on inside his daddy, helping him to carry on. You feel him, honey?
Yes, I do. Like he's here beside me.
Welcome back, Asa.
Has been up in Ace's room for at least a half hour now. How long has she been hanging around?
I don't know, maybe a couple months. Why?
I don't know. There's just something about her gets my radar going.
Oh, come on. You haven't even said 3 words to the woman. You don't even know her.
Well, then why don't you fill me in?
Well, I think I've already done that, haven't I?
Son, you know Buchanans make lousy liars. So why don't you just tell me everything there is to know about this mysterious miracle worker?
I'm glad you came to see me.
I would have come sooner if you'd thought to call and ask.
Oh, you have enough problems of your own.
Haven't you figured it out yet that I care about your problems? And, how fond I've grown of you? I mean, you're unlike any man I have ever known. And believe me, I've known my share of men. But somehow with you, it's like, no matter how gruff and ornery you get, I still know there's a sweet, lovable soul inside. Sometimes I actually make myself blush the way I go on like some schoolgirl dreaming about her first little puppy love.
You can blush.
Now, you stop that, you hear? I mean, I absolutely humiliated myself the other day in the tax office. The tax man was droning on and on about some Nevada tax law. Suddenly he said, "What are you doing?" You can imagine my embarrassment when I looked down and saw that I had been scribbling your name all over my tax forms.
You did not.
You can strike me dumb. Lightning can strike me dumb if I made that up.
You do cheer me up.
That's because I care about you, silly old bear.
You can't blame yourself for Clint's death.
Look, it's not even just Clint. What about Vicky, huh? I mean, she really needed me through all this. Where was I? I wasn't around for her. No, I was too busy worrying about finding my own baby to even be concerned with what she was going through.
Don't you think it's going to put a smile on Vicky's face when you bring home Clint's grandson, not to mention everyone else?
I guess so.
Well, I know so. Now, what do you say we go wrap things up with the captain and the Mother Superior, huh? We'll catch the first flight to Landview, you, me, and Milagro.
Max, what would I do without you?
Oh, you just stick with me, kiddo. We're gonna be a family, starting right now. Come on.
Piccolino, what's wrong?
I think you'd like to answer that without me hanging around. I'll meet you downstairs.
Tina, please don't go.
But I have to.
Oh, no, you must not leave.
Why?
Because I love you.
No, you shouldn't love me. I love someone else.
I wish I'd never help you find a baby.
You don't mean that.
Yes, I do. It means now you go away.
When I didn't have my baby, I was so sad.
I know. Break my heart and see you cry. But my heart is a break now.
You're gonna find someone.
No, there can never be another princess like you.
Well, not if you stay here in this tower all the time. Look, you gotta go out and meet someone. And look, when you find someone, and it's that right someone, then you're gonna find real happiness. Just like Max and I have.
Tina, you will never find that real happiness with that monk.
He's not a real monk, you know.
Still, he's not the man to love you the way you need beloved. A princess need a prince. Max is not your prince.
Look, he's waiting for me downstairs. I'm gonna go.
You will not stay, even though I love you.
I can't.
Then, before you go, I won't give you this. I pick it from the greenhouse. Madre be angry with me. But I don't care.
You know, I think this is the most beautiful flower I've ever seen.
We call it Il cuore di sanguinante, the bleeding heart.
I'm gonna treasure this. Always. Thank you.
Sì. Il cuore di sanguinante.
But why are you so suspicious of Renee?
Instinct.
Well, fine. Why don't you just ask me what you want to know?
All right. Let's start with these tax problems that she's having in Nevada.
Well, the way I hear it, she's selling off her business there in Nevada so she can move here to Landview on a permanent basis. Now, I think these tax problems stem from that.
So what's she doing to make a living while she's here? Is she working?
I guess she's just living off the money that she made from selling her business.
Or maybe she's living off Asa Buchanan.
Wait a minute. Why do you automatically assume that she is a gold digger? I think you're jumping over a fence that you may never even come to.
Am I?
Yes. I know the woman. She is a very fine lady, all right? She cares about Asa, not his money.
Maybe, but to me, she's just not his type. She's too brassy.
Well, some men are able to look past a woman's exterior.
Well, that's one for the blue team. But you see, I know my father. He plays everything close to the vest, including his emotions. I can't imagine him taking up with somebody in such a short period of time. Are you sure that they didn't know one another, say, longer than a couple of months?
Well, now that you mention it, I think he did say once that they went way back, yeah.
How far back?
To those exploratory drillings he did in Nevada.
Oh, that's just fine. Have you ever seen one of those oil fields?
Yeah, I've seen a few. Why?
Because there's nothing for miles around, including women. You know, they have to be brought in just like all the rest of the supplies. Now, you telling me that that woman upstairs is a hooker?
Not exactly.
Well, then let me rephrase the question. Are you telling me that she was the one flying the plane, so to speak?
Yeah, she was the one who was in charge of the girls.
Oh, no, you don't.
Why not?
Because there's enough alcohol in this to knock a grown man on his ear. That's why not.
I already paid for it.
Fine, you just hang on to it till you grow some. I guarantee it'll keep well preserved.
Papa, don't you think you've had just about enough of that?
Yes, I think I've had enough.
Why don't you give that to me there, Monroe?
All right.
Thank you.
Now, why don't you give it to me?
Papa, what has gotten into you? You are acting so strange.
Strange. It's wonderful. It's just what I needed.
Looks like my special elixir is starting to kick in. The mayor doesn't know up from down. It's time to make our move. You take care of the mayor's heckler friend. Duncan? Distract Monroe's family.
Right, boss.
Don't call me boss. Somebody might hear you. Get moving.
Excuse me, ma'am. Does the little boy around here belong to you?
He's my brother.
I think I accidentally sold him a bottle of elixir.
Oh, no, he's way too young for that. Come on.
I think I know where he is.
Great. Why don't you take us to him? Thanks.
Hey, cowboy. Oh, thanks for being such a good sport before.
Oh, well, I couldn't have said anything to change this crowd's mind anyway.
Well, just to show our appreciation, why don't you let me buy you a drink?
Well, Mayor, looks like you enjoyed our little show.
What I really enjoyed is whatever it is you put up in this little bottle here.
I've got more bottles in my room. Yours for the asking.
Well, I wouldn't mind having another little swallow or two. My daughter don't like for me to drink.
Well, there is something I'd like to talk to you about in private. Could affect the future of this entire town.
I'm the mayor. I ought to hear about this.
Yes. Maybe we should go to my room so we can talk in private.
Important business should be discussed in private.
If you'll allow me to lead the way.
Triaminic asks the experts about the common cold.
A cold is miserable. I guess it's just part of growing up. You feel stuffy, you sneeze.
Well, I don't see Papa around here anywhere, do
I'm telling you, maybe you went home to sleep some of that stuff off.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. I tell you, I could use a good night's sleep myself. I'm so tired.
Yeah, I noticed that, honey. You seem that way a lot lately. What's the matter? You sick or something?
No, I'm not sick. I just, Well, if I think the doctor's going to tell me what I think he's going to tell me, Cody, you're going to have to get busy building that cradle a little bit sooner than I thought.
You're not telling me what you think.
I think I am.
But how? What? I mean, when?
Well, sometime on our wedding night.
No! No, that is the best thing you could have told me.
Yeah, God, well, let's just keep it quiet, all right, until we know for sure. I don't think
Oh, girl, I love you so much.
I love you, too. Oh, my heart, honey. Are
you two at it again?
Well, Bud, when you get old enough, you'll learn to appreciate this kind of thing, all right?
Now, do you need something, Bud?
Well, actually, I do. Have you seen Paul?
No, I think he went on home.
Yeah.
Well, have I missed anything? You two are grinning like a couple of polecats.
Never you mind.
Never mind.
Clint, I see the lithe and lovely Desmond finally left you alone.
Yeah. I was hoping that I might be able to talk to Jenny.
Well, it's going to be kind of tough, seeing as how she's back in her room.
Yeah, but maybe you could go get her. I don't want to flirt with her. I just want to talk to her.
Clint, you hurt that poor woman's feelings awful bad. Why don't you just leave her alone?
Did you really scribble my name over all of your 1040s?
Oh, no, you don't. You're not going to get any more sordid details out of me. I came up here to get you on your feet, not sweep you off them with my girlish twitterings.
You're a very special lady. You know that?
Are you trying to make me blush again?
I mean it. I've never been open like this with another woman.
Well, that's because I can get past the bluster to the real man inside.
Then maybe you know how much I care about you and how much I need you.
I do. Every time you look at me.
I think you ought to know that I'm going to be looking at you a long time. Renee, if you say the word, I will never look at another woman again.
Say the word. Asa, are you proposing to me?
I'm not good with fancy words of love or, getting on one knee. But I would be real honored if you consent to be my wife.
Oh, Asa. Nothing would make me happier than to spend the rest of my life with the man I love.
Madre, as you see, the testimony of the Argentinian lady who helped deliver Milagro clearly indicates Senora Roberts is the child's mother.
Yes, well, everything seems to be in order. Grazie, Capitano. Tina, please forgive me if I kept you away from your baby. I hope you understand why I had to do this.
Oh, Mother, of course I do. I mean, you were just trying to protect him. I would have done the same thing.
Thank you, my child.
Since I am no longer needed here, I will tend to those blasphemous thieves.
Thank you for all your help. I don't know how I'm ever going to repay you.
The radiant smile of a mother who is rejoining her child is payment enough. Signor Holden.
I can't thank you enough.
Grazie. Hey, my pleasure. Ciao a tutti.
Arrivederci.
So, Mother, can I see my baby now?
But of course, I already sent for Sister Carlita and the baby. Look, here she is now.
Milagro.
honey. Come, sisters. Our work is done here now. Come, Sister Carlita.
Oh, honey. We have looked all over the world for you. And now you're right where you belong. Right in your mommy's arms. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to take you to see your daddy. Oh, you're going to like that. Yes, you will. And you know what else, honey? I am never going to take my eyes off of you. Because I don't ever want to lose you again.
Stand there and tell me that that woman upstairs, this Renee, is a madam. She's trying to worm her way into Ace's life.
Not is, was. Now, I just told you she gave up the whole business. She just sold it off. She is trying to go straight.
Yeah, straight to Ace's bank account.
Hey, come on, she is trying to get her life together. Why can't you just accept that?
Because it's my father that she's using to get her act together.
What is all the fuss down here?
Asa.
Well, Pa, it's nice to see you up and about.
See, I told you.
Renee, this is incredible. It's a miracle. How did you achieve the impossible?
It's very simple. She consented to marry me.
You're engaged?
That's what marriage usually means.
Well, let me be the first to kiss the bride-to-be, then.
I'd be honored.
Congratulations.
Thank you, darling.
Come on, guys. Why can't you just tell me what's going on here?
Later, Bud. Much later, all right?
Cody's right. Now, you don't have to know everything.
No.
Let's go home, okay?
Come on,
Yeah,
man. Let's not go home.
Would you please stop sassing me?
Yes, ma'am.
Why don't you just lean on me, little mother?
What was that?
Just
Never you mind. Now, come
Now
on.
that's all right here
All
nowadays. Never you mind.
Well, just one more question, Blaze.
shoot.
Did Jenny ever say anything about once having had a man in her life? A fellow named Randolph Lord?